Just quickly, before we move on though, while we're talking about Donald Trump and all this DEI stuff, which he's doing away with, and of course he's causing other businesses to do away with it, have a listen to this teacher having an absolute meltdown over the fact that DEI policies are being torn up, because by not having a DEI policy, it is in some way a threat to my life. My very existence is against the idea of there not being DEI.
My name is Dr. Tracy Castro-Gill. My pronouns are they, them. I am a disabled queer Chicanekis educator and scholar in Washington State with my expertise on curriculum and instruction. These are markers that were made illegal recently in the federal government. However, my very presence and humanity is in opposition to that legislation. I want to remind us that George Orwell, in his novel 1984, warned us about limiting how we are allowed to define ourselves and our experiences, and how that allows fascism to take root.
Very sorry, that was actually tonight's episode of South Park. I mean, for goodness sake, if your existence is somehow anathema to the idea of DEI, or, you know, the DEI means that you have your job, it means you shouldn't have your job, does it not? I mean, she's just saying out loud the quiet part. If it weren't for DEI, I probably wouldn't have any employment. Well, you don't deserve the employment, do you?
That's a classic example of Trump derangement syndrome stage 5, for which there is just no cure.
No.
But the other thing that doesn't make sense, and maybe I need to be helped on this, but she describes herself as transgendered, blah, 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 Chicanaki, which is a non-binary Mexican. How can you be transgendered and non-binary at the same... That doesn't kind of make sense.
You're not supposed to question these things, Matt.
Well, I want to understand.
It's not supposed to make sense. What matters is that it makes sense to her, OK? And it's her identity, for her to identify however she sees fit.